In this episode of Q&A Sessions, I'm going to be talking to you about how to build a social media marketing strategy in 2020. Hey, what's up? It's Gabby here from Helps To. Before I get started, make sure you click that subscription button and make sure you also click that notification button. You don't want to miss a thing here at Helps To. We are here to help you, whether you're an entrepreneur, a creative, a small business owner, or a nonprofit, we got your back. Today, I'm here to answer a question, and that question is, where do I start when it comes to building a social media strategy in 2020? Now, I know things might feel complicated and overwhelming. I understand. That's why I want to walk you through the process that we would walk through one of our clients here at Helps To when it comes to getting them on the right path to being not only out there on social media, we want people like you, like our clients, to be effective and to reach the people that they know they should be reaching. So I want to give you 3 things that you should be answering before you even go about putting yourself on social media. You need to get these things clear in your mind so that you can be effective and go about it the right way. First things first, you need to nail down your vision. Ask yourself the question, what is my vision? Now I say that because in the past, we have worked with clients and some of them come in with one vision and they think that that's the vision, but the reality is we start pursuing that vision. For example, we had a client, they said they wanted to build a community online that would interact with what they're doing and be very responsive to the content that they were producing. So what did we do? We started building a community, especially on Facebook and Instagram and on YouTube. We started building this community. It was vibrant. People were responding to the different posts. But 6 months later, our client now changes the vision and says, we actually don't want to do this. We don't want to build community. The vision the whole time has been to make money to sustain their craft so they can go on tours and do different things, all that stuff. And we were like, whoa, if we would have known that this is really your vision, I want to be a touring blank, I want to do this, I want to do that, we could have set up your social media management and your strategy so that it would come under that vision and really propel you to go to the next level with your vision. But the person wasn't solid in their vision. So when they started with us, all they knew that they wanted to do was build community. And that's cool, but that wasn't the main vision. That was just a part of a bigger vision. So know your vision. If you feel like you need more help with that, there's a video right here. We talk all about vision, how to get there, how to not build vision in this conversation. Thing number 2 that you need to be solid in is, how will your business make money? Whether you're creative, an entrepreneur, a nonprofit, small business, you need to have an idea of what your business plan is. What does it look like? Are you going to sell t-shirts so every time someone buys a shirt, that's how it's going to fuel and sustain your business? Are you a musician like myself when I'm not working with Helps To? So every time someone streams your music, you're going to make money. And every time somebody watches your music videos, you're going to make money. And every time you do shows, you're going to make money. What is your business plan? Because it matters. I know sometimes we don't want it to matter, but the reality is, guys, listen, you need to sustain your craft or your business or your organization. You need to sustain it. It needs to be sustainable. So what is your business plan? That's not the reason you're always doing it to make the money. Yeah, we know, but we need the money to sustain the vision. So are you gonna have donors? Are you gonna make money by streaming? You need to know, figure that out. Thing 3 that you need to nail down before you can actually make a great social media marketing strategy in 2020, that thing is knowing your target audience. This is pivotal. It's imperative. It's important. I can't say enough big words to make you understand the importance of this, because where your target audience is and who they are, their age range, what they look like, well, not necessarily what they look like, but what they are doing, what they are ingesting, engaging with, that matters, because every social media network is very different. For example, Facebook is gonna be your millennial crowd to the older folks, Then you have Instagram, which is usually like your millennial crowd lower to about right around high school level. And then you have things like TikTok, which is like high schoolers down to like 7-year-olds almost. And then you have LinkedIn, people that are only focused on running their business, networking, being professional. You have all of these different social media networks, and I mean, I didn't mention them all, so maybe there's a video coming on that. Leave a comment if you want that video. We will make it if there's enough want for the video. Know that understanding who your target market is. For example, when I do my passion project Marte, I know that I want to reach people that are my age and younger, to about high school age. So that right there says that I need to be on Instagram and TikTok. But if I was not sure about my target audience, I probably would still be using Facebook. That's where I started. Facebook works a little bit, but it's not nearly as effective in getting results with people actually going to stream my music and going to watch my music videos as Instagram. Make sure you know your target audience, guys. Now that I have given you 3 questions to really help you narrow down your vision, who you're reaching, and how you'll make money, you're absolutely ready to start a social media marketing strategy. Now, let me tell you one thing. I can't give you in this video a social media marketing strategy that's going to work just for you. Everyone is so unique. For example, my music and the marketing that I do for that is totally different from even Helps To and the marketing that I do for that. It is wild. You have to really sit down, figure out what works for you. That's why I asked those 3 other questions. Once you do figure out the answer to the 3 other questions that I asked previously in this video, you can then pick out the social media networks that you feel you need to be on. Now, my recommendation, I can already hear some of you asking the question, how many of these networks do I get on? I can't do it all. I don't have enough time. I get it. Start with 1. Start with 1 until you can crush it and really do well and be effective and consistent on it, and then go to 2, and then go to 3, and then go to 4. Once you've figured out what social media networks you're going to be on, whether it's 1 or 4, everyone moves at a different pace, I want you to figure out what kind of content you're going to be putting up on those networks. 2 things you need to consider: your industry and the people you're reaching. Go and find others in your industry, see what they're posting. If you're really clueless and you're like, I have no idea, figure out what's working for them, what's getting a lot of engagement. Say you're on Instagram, you can tell based on the likes they get in comparison to the ratio of the followers they have. Super interesting just to know. I don't necessarily recommend copying them. At least see what kind of content they're producing. Even more so, based on the networks, you need to figure out what kind of content does better. For example, right now on Instagram, I know for sure that doing IGTV videos does better than just posting a regular picture. Doing a carousel with many pictures that swipe as you take your little finger and swipe it across your screen, that does way better than just posting one picture. So that is what you need to know based on the networks that you are actually going to be on. How do you figure that out? Make sure you take some time, do a little Google search, ask us in the questions, send us a question at questions@helps2.com, and we will answer it. There's so many ways to figure it out. There's a lot of information out there. I can't give it all to you in this video. I want to, but I can't. Once you figure that out, make sure that you get on a consistent schedule of posting. You guys, I cannot express this and say it enough. I feel like I say it every video. You need to be consistent. Why? Because that is what really propels you into growth. A lot of us don't realize how important it is to be consistent in the long term and how that actually propels you into major growth long term. A lot of us want the growth right now, right here, today, maybe tomorrow, but we're not willing to have the growth in 6 months, 2 years, 5 years. If this is something that's important to you, you need to get consistent, figure out a schedule that works for you, and make it your journey. It is not gonna happen in a day. I'm sorry to say it. Unless you are Justin Bieber posting on YouTube when it was still a fresh new site and it goes viral and you get met by Usher, it's not gonna happen in a day. You could have a story like that. I hope you have a story like that, but if you don't, consistency is your best friend. And lastly, something that I want to give to you as a gift from Helps to you, I want to encourage you to advertise. I know a lot of people are not preaching that in 2020, but I'm gonna say this. Now is the time, you guys. The price that you have to pay to advertise on social media, it is tremendously low to what I really believe they're gonna do in the future. So if you want to advertise, now is the time. Running a Facebook ad, running an Instagram ad, even running ads on LinkedIn. It is incredibly inexpensive in comparison to, say, a magazine or an actual TV commercial or commercials on billboards. It has changed the game and you can participate. If you are like, this is too slow for me and I don't wanna wait for this to grow organically, or I'm not getting any customers by posting these posts, run a $20 ad, run a $300 ad, run an ad to get you to that next level. One story that I'm super pumped about is my own music project. Every time I come out with a music video, I advertise and I go ahead and I put at least $20 behind a video, at least 20. That's not even a lot of money, but $20 behind a video. And you would be surprised how many people it reaches, how many people go stream the music, which turns into revenue to keep it sustainable for me, and how many people actually discover what I'm doing. It is incredible. It is incredible. I find people from different countries that want to follow my music and want to buy my merchandise and all of the jazz. So get in there, run an ad, and see how it changes. All right, you guys, that's it for this video. Make sure you subscribe. My name is Gabby from Helps To. You don't want to miss our content. We're here to help you. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.